you have your Schniz Fest. Do you still have it?
Yeah, we'll have 1,000 people there this January in Phoenix.
So Gary always invites me to the Schniz Fest, and you had like a guy with a guitar, electric guitar, playing on stage as you're doing this thing. But the coolest thing for me was you're walking around with all these people who, you know, are listening to you, and by far, because in my business, we meet with people, owners, and the sales managers who are trying to drive growth. And so we can, you know, in about 15 minutes, we can size you up on a scale of 1 to 1,000, where you are. Are you D3? Are you high school level, Division 3, Division 2, Division 1, pro, you know, Super Bowl finalist, right? And by far, you are at the highest level of anyone that we had ever met. And then you just kept getting better and better and better. So you really boiled it down. But for me, walking around there, and now you're sharing all this information with these folks, and in the Schniz Fest or at the Schniz Fest, there's folks walking around who were maybe doing $1 million in sales. They were netting 5%.
Right.
You help them get to like 6 million with like 30%, 35% net profit. And then they sell and exit.
Yep.
Completely change their life. And I'm like, what are you doing here? I'm just, you know, just sharing the love, man. But it was funny because, you know, I'll talk to someone else there and, you know, I'll say, yeah, you know, Gary's pretty good. They don't know, you know, that I know you. And they're like, well, I don't like this part. I don't like that part. I don't like this part.
Exactly.
And they start to like extract all of these, you know, like Jenga. They're taking all the pieces of the puzzle out, and eventually it's going to collapse.
Which is a good lesson, right? Which is, to me, when I find someone who is doing what I would like to do, and they're willing to share with me, I swallow it whole.
Right.
I only improve it after I mastered it. Because if I knew better, I would be getting those results. I'm like, hey, listen, you're picking and choosing things. You've been in business for 15 years, and this is where you are.
Right.
If you knew how to do it, you already would have.